Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. XRP continues to hold strong above 60 cents still, and this is fascinating because recently other altcoins were moving up to certain degrees at the same time XRP was, but a lot of those coins corrected to the downside, and at least to this point, fingers crossed, XRP hasn't. So I'll just say this at the outset, based on what I'm seeing from all sorts of chart analysts, if XRP is going to dip to the downside, which is still possible, it's going to have to do it really damn soon because it's in a position where there's a massive breakout expected. I've got perspective from, I think, 8 different chart analysts, including one that highlights a pattern that he says rarely fails. So he's absolutely expecting not a dip from here, but a notable break to the upside. But before going further, I do want to be clear, I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say are right. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. As I record this video, it is 2:40 p.m. Central Time, Sunday, July 28th, 2024. XRP, again, a little over 60 cents. Bitcoin, not looking too bad, over $68,000 at this moment. Crypto Fear and Greed Index at 71 out of 100, so people still feeling greedy AF out there. And there's this post indicating as much from on-chain analytics firm Sentiment. And it's just funny, just think back a few weeks ago how everybody was crying to their mommy about how crypto price go down. Sentiment a lot better now, definitely a lot better. Look at this post from just last night. Bitcoin's plus 20% 3-week price rally has left traders feeling a whole lot more bullish than they were at the beginning of the month. The ratio of positive versus negative comments toward Bitcoin has launched to its highest level since March 2023, as an all-time high is back on radars. So that's right, folks. Highest level of comments here, positive sentiment, for over a year, since March of 2023. And so this is why I continue to highlight the silliness of flying by the seat of your pants emotionally based on what's happened in the price of crypto from day to day. That is no way to live. The price going up and down on any given day is not an indication of how wise your investment is. It's just humans being humans. That's it. It's just random emotional speculation. That truly is the case. It's not that utility doesn't matter at all. If utility mattered 0%, then XRP wouldn't be in the top 10 coins by market cap. I get that. And there's also, being one of the first movers. There are other factors. But broadly speaking, either markets expand or they don't. That's it. It's liquidity cycles. And so the fact that there are liquidity cycles that result in bubbles forming and bubbles popping, that in and of itself is not an indication of whether or not you're wise investing in a particular cryptocurrency, stock, asset class, whatever it may be. It's liquidity cycles. It all maps out perfectly. And so seeing that these silly humans are still making important financial decisions because of their feels is just completely absurd. And the thing is, even if some of these people had that knowledge, some would stop doing it. There's a reason I talk about it in hopes that I can help people to stop, making emotional decisions. I'm not telling you to buy or sell. You do whatever you want, but at least take the emotion out of it. But I think a lot of people, even if they have the knowledge, do they have the confidence to truly believe that knowledge, that the facts make sense? And even if they do, can they control their own damn emotions? And I think for a lot of people, the answer is no. So markets are going to keep being markets. It's not like one day everybody on the planet will just be wise. And there's always new humans being born that are going to go through the same emotional pitfalls when it comes to investing. So this is what it is, as silly as it may be. And this is why humans get wrong-footed at the extremes of market cycles. When we're at the bottom of a bear market, no, it's going to keep going lower. And at the top, hey, it's never going to stop going up. But there is a period where it does make sense in a bull market to believe, yeah, prices are going to go way higher. And the exciting thing is, at least I believe anyway, that is where we are now. So the fact that it's, there's this renewed confidence and excitement, that doesn't mean necessarily that the end is near. It can. You expect that behavior at the tops of cycles, but in that sentiment. But it's also true for a long period of time leading up to that. And I think that we're in that part leading up to it. And that's broadly accepted, frankly. There's also this post from chart analyst Mikey Bull Crypto. He's got the crypto total market cap excluding Bitcoin and ETH. And he wrote the following: altcoins market cap 3, so that would be the total 3 chart. That's what's on your screen, because the total 3 chart, it's just the entire asset class minus Bitcoin and ETH. It says, so market cap 3 just flipped bullish, indicating that final capitulation is ending. get ready for the massive rally that will follow. And so I'll say that's certainly in line with what on-chain analytics firm Sentiment has highlighted, at least in terms of sentiment. You could see it right here. Like, it's history rhyming with itself. It doesn't mean anything's actually guaranteed, but history does tend to rhyme with itself. And you can see just flipped green going in the right direction. So my for fun bet is that, yeah, we are going to see crazy blow off top here. We're going to see a massive move. Bitcoin's probably going to lead the way, but even if not, you're still going to see crazy altcoin acting, because from what I've seen and I've been reporting on in recent months, even outside of the chart analysis itself, which I highlight from tons of different analysts, I still believe that what really drives this at its core is the liquidity. And there's all sorts of reasons to believe that liquidity will be increasing, including later this year. I've been highlighting in recent videos. There's also this post from Mikey Bull Crypto talking about XRP. XRP has formed a bull pennant continuation pattern on the daily chart. The breakout will be massive. The pattern rarely fails. And so you can see what he's highlighted here for those of you looking at the screen anyway. And I'm seeing very similar things. You'll see the rest of this video. It's 100% XRP, by the way. I'm seeing the same or similar perspective from a ton of analysts, which many of them you'll see I'll highlight in this video. So make of it what you will. But there's this broad expectation that what's most likely, though not certain, is that we go up from here rather than down. And not everybody agrees. Some people do think that it's kind of like a flip of a coin. I mean, XRP could still go down correct before continuing to the upside. So just sharing with you various perspectives. Here's chart analyst Dark Defender. He says, daily bull flag, talking about XRP, of course. It's an XRP USD chart. And he says, XRP ready to break. And so you'll see a recurring theme here. Very same or similar chart perspective from all sorts of analysts out here. And when I see a lot of analysts spouting very same or similar things, what I find is that it usually there's something to it. Usually what they think is probable happens when I see a ton of the analysts that I follow saying about the same or exactly the same thing. Not always, but usually. Here's a post from Charting Guy. It says XRP bounce here or drop back to mid 50s. So he's talking about roughly the 55-cent region for XRP. So at least to this point, so we posted that in the afternoon yesterday. At least to this point, XRP is looking pretty solid, but it's getting really close to decision time. XRP can't stay where it is forever, and it won't. It absolutely won't. Here's a post from chart analyst Dom, TraderView 2. XRP, not much changed yet. Still just consolidating. Alert set for a breakout either way. So he's not, he doesn't have strong conviction as far as directionally what's going to happen, but he agrees with every other analyst that I saw, which is something's going to have to happen soon. There's going to be a breakout. And then Charting Guy responded to that and said, oh, wow, never noticed this was an ascending triangle on smaller time frame. Looks like it wants to break out with an upcoming third touch, and shared a little fire emoji with a couple others. So he is expecting this is indicating more probable than not a move to the upside. There was also this from the blockchain backer a couple days ago. He said, and he shared a link to his most recent video, perfect alignment for XRP price charts as other altcoins hint same accumulation. And I'm sure a lot of you checked out that video. It was a great video. You should check that out if you haven't seen it. But I just wanted to note, like the blockchain backer, when he's talking about perfect alignment for XRP and he cites various metrics, I'm seeing similar stuff from all sorts of analysts. Just want to note, the blockchain backer doesn't always talk about that. He doesn't always talk like that specifically about XRP. Now, he's always had conviction that in big picture, yes, XRP is going to go. Most of the time that he's been running his YouTube channel for years and years and years now, he's not writing stuff like that. Now he is. We are in a bull market, so it shouldn't surprise you. It's the same thing that I'll say about myself, and for those of you that have been following my channel for years, first of all, thank you. I very much appreciate it. I'm humbled by the support, but the point I want to make is that if you follow me, you know that I also don't normally talk the way that I have been in recent months. The reason I'm talking so optimistically and bullishly in recent months is because we are in a bull market. This is the exciting time. The blockchain backer is talking like this also because it logically makes sense. He doesn't just do it for the sake of it. You know, most of the time, most of what it is to be in crypto and XRP specifically is to, go through pain and boredom. Most people think I think it's exciting no matter what, even in bear markets. But most of it tortures people, emotionally. And so price goes sideways and down, and it beats people up. But during those time periods, I'm not saying, hey, XRP is about to go, and neither is the blockchain backer, but this is that moment. That's why this is exciting. And so if you want to check out all of his analysis as to why, I strongly encourage you to check out his video. This is the post, and that's the actual title for it, so you can find it easily. But I think he's right. And so he's not promising anything, but in terms of probabilities, like, this is kind of the moment. Either it's going to happen or it's not. You know? It's exciting. Like, this is the most excitement I've ever felt being an XRP holder. Here's a post from Crypto Insight UK. He says, today would be a super interesting day to see XRP perform. We get the weekly close today. Remember, these are the two most important XRP charts in my opinion. And then he cites XRP BTC and XRP ETH. And here, I'll just show you XRP BTC over the last 3 months. Looking pretty damn good. It's been trending upwards with periods of sideways price action, but maybe it is indeed the case that the bottom that we saw on June 7th with XRP prices against Bitcoin, maybe that really is the final bottom for this market cycle. Time will tell, but even if not, XRP always finds a bottom, but there's reason to think that, good reason this time, that that probably was the bottom. All sorts of analysts agree with that. In fact, more on that in just a second. First, though, here's another post from Crypto Insight UK, because he was warning, it's possible, not that he had the most intense conviction of this, but he was warning, as many analysts have been, that it is possible we could see a move to the downside for XRP, because that had a massive move from 38 cents to 63 cents is about a 67% price increase. It wouldn't be weird to see a move down a good bit. And even the blockchain backer was talking about that. He's like, well, it hasn't happened yet, but that doesn't mean it can't. Maybe it won't. We don't know for sure. But Crypto Insight UK had shared this chart, and this is an update, but he started sharing this a few days ago, and he said, how would this look thinking about our wave count for XRP? It's possible if we get a wave C failure. So we'll see what happens here, but at least to this point, XRP is showing remarkable strength. Even recently, as Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto asset class was moving to the downside, XRP was just like, yeah, I'm just going to move to the upside. You guys do you, I'm going to do me. And it just, you'll love to see it. That's not normally how XRP behaves. It is exhibiting strength recently, quite a bit, in fact. Here's a post from chart analyst Lub Crypto. XRP in bullish consolidation. I expect a sharp rise to 78 cents, then 94 cents next. This is all contingent on Bitcoin continuing to range within $63,000 and $70,000. I think that's likely for the next week or so. Any sharp Bitcoin pumps or dumps won't be favorable for XRP or alts in general. Yeah, so if it's ranging, he's saying, XRP on its own is looking good, but if Bitcoin starts to steal the show, you know what people do. They get in and out of positions because they're just silly little retail lemmings. Oh my God, the thing's going and I want to have that too. So then they'll sell whatever they have that's not moving at the moment and then go chase whatever's going. Which is a sure way to lose in crypto, but that's what people do. They'll do it with XRP and other alts, so if that happens, sure. Now, we haven't seen a crazy impulse in a single day that would result in that yet. Obviously, our XRP would have fallen in all probability, but he's just warning, if that happens, just don't be surprised. Then there was also this from chart analyst Dr. Magic. And this is a market cap XRP dominance percentage chart, which has been ramping up recently. I mean, not long ago, it was damn near as low as 1% dominance. A bit higher now. And it's less than 0.5% increase, but understand there are over 20,000 different cryptocurrencies now. So to even have that level of dominance is insane. XRP is here to stay, my friends. So anyway, he says, zoomed out XRP dominance and keeping it simple. Above the box, we are battling We Moon. And so you can see that's the one that's not filled in right here where I'm moving my mouse for those of you looking at the screen. So showing that we're at about 1.45% dominance, at least at the time that he posted this morning at 5:13 a.m. Central Time. And then he said above the box, we are battling, again, where I just moved, We Moon. So he's expecting once you break through that, which is effectively resistance, buckle up. And so that would likely be in tandem with, XRP priced against Bitcoin and the USD to whatever degrees. It'd be interesting to see how that maps in comparison with his expectations here. But either way, it's just another metric you can look at that will exhibit a very similar idea. And then he says also, every time XRP dominance goes to green demand zone, an alt season follows. Oh, yes, it does, doesn't it? This green box where XRP just recently bottomed out close to 1% dominance for the market, very, very low. Well, we have history showing what happens when XRP gets that low, going back a decade. When that happens, it precedes XRP moving up dramatically and ultimately melting phases. Or in the case of last cycle, if you don't want to call that a face melt because the SEC was suppressing price, then at least we can see and acknowledge that XRP rocketed once it hit that low. I mean, to go from the level it was at to $2 in short order. I mean, what did it get down to, like 16, 17 cents in late 2020, and then several months later it's at $2. Like that still is a big move, especially considering the artificial price suppression because of the SEC. It's pretty impressive. But the point is, when it gets that low, that's when the big bursts happen. We are there. We are in a bull market. XRP does have legal clarity. It is relisted on all the exchanges in the United States. We're good to go. We don't need anything else to happen. We just need to wait, and the market will just take care of it. We don't need like individual news events or anything like that or additional clarity for XRP. Of course, regarding the SEC v. Ripple case, if the market wants to pump XRP because it gets all excited that the remedies phase is over, okay, fine. It won't make logical sense. I acknowledge it could happen. It'll be stupid because XRP still has legal clarity, but hey, if the market wants to do that and be irrational, fine. Sometimes the market's irrational, whatever. But this is an incredible time to be in crypto and the most amazing time to be an XRP holder. And mind you, so I'm more excited about now than 2017. I was here for that pump in 2017, at the end anyway. But this is way more exciting for me on a personal level anyway, because I had years to accumulate XRP. So I'm way better positioned than 2017. And I'm sure a lot of you are feeling the same here. And just knowing what we've gone through, everything. I mean, like, we are battle tested at this point. We got the battle scars to prove it, right? And so here we are at this moment. This is the most excited that I have ever been for many good reasons to be here in the XRP community and an XRP holder. I'm very glad that XRP is my largest individual holding. And yeah, you could argue with the benefit of hindsight, fine. I would have held different cryptocurrencies, maybe not even purchased XRP knowing what the price action was and knowing that there was attack with the SEC. But that's stupid. That's just as dumb as saying, I'm an idiot. I didn't pick the right winning lottery numbers last week. That's stupid. You don't know what's going to happen. Like the rationale that led me to purchasing XRP in 2017 was sound, and I stand behind it. And I still believe in the vast quantity of things that I believed back then. It was certainly in terms of utility. Utility matters and will win the day. And you don't know what's going to happen in the interim. You don't know what battles are going to have to be fought. But I have no regrets for what I've done. It wouldn't make sense to. And I'm glad that XRP is my largest individual holding. I believe I'm finally going to get mine. And you guys out there, I'm willing to bet you feel the same about your holdings. I'm willing to hazard that guess. It's a good time to be in the XRP community. So sit tight. The story's unfolding. We'll be in touch. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.